hypocrite is one who deals in deceit, lies, and false pretenses. Insincerity is the name of the game. Doing one thing and telling others not to do it is reality for a hypocrite. Hypocrite! Hypocrite! Hip, 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 hypocrite! 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 Hip, 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 hypocrite!
So, do I have a story to tell you? I am on the computer, and this guy from my church, he IMs me on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. And, so we're talking, and I changed my default picture because I don't update Facebook very much. Anyway, he asked me, he's like, oh, you changed your default picture, why? I like the old one. And it was a picture of my friend, her aunt, and her aunt's client, which is also my friend. And they're all my friends, actually. Anyway. He didn't update the picture. And he goes, oh, so who are the people in the photo? And I was like, my friend, but you won't like them. He goes, why, do they practice witchcraft? And I was like, one of them, yes. And he started freaking out. Like, it's horrible to be Wiccan. I don't understand. And like, so, yeah, I'm wearing pink today. I just ignore it, okay? Anyway, so he's freaking out about that, and he's like, I don't want you to hang out with them anymore. And I was like, you're not gonna tell me. Anyway, so he's like, so you're hanging out with these people? Oh my god, they're possessed. You're hanging out with possessed people. You're possessed too. I freaked out really bad, I must say. I freaked out horribly because I am scared shitless of demons. I'm scared shitless of them. And, so, anyway, like, he's telling me all these things, and I'm sitting here just, like, freaking out inside, waiting for him to just get off so that I can just freak out in peace. And he keeps IMing me, and he's like, I want you to do this, I want you to read this, and he sends me, like, articles online that are about being possessed because you're, like, depressed or something. And first of all, how is depression a possession? How is depression being possessed by a demon? That makes absolutely no sense to me. So anyway, I freak out, and he finally gets off. But he's telling me, he's like, so I want you to read these articles, and I want you to come meet me at church tomorrow at the front of the church or whatever. And so he gets off, and I text Kay. I'm like, I'm freaking out right now. I don't know what freaked me out. I'm freaking out. And so like I tell him, I'm just like, yeah, this guy from my church told me I was possessed and da-da-da and da-da-da. And so Kay calms me down a little bit, and he tells me, he's like, I highly doubt that you're possessed. There's a high chance you're not possessed, da-da-da. And we get into a conversation about it, and this is at like 1 a.m. It's like 1, 2, or 3. I don't exactly remember what time, but anyway, so then I get off, and I completely avoid him at church the next day. And I'm avoiding him online too for the next couple weeks until today. He gets on, and he IMs me, and I'm gonna read you his IMs right now. So basically, he gets on, he's like, hey, I saw you today at church, you look nice. And I was like, thanks. And he's like, it's a compliment, by the way, so how are you? And I was like, I didn't even bother with the so how are you part. I figured it was, but I don't know. I didn't dress how I normally do, and it felt weird. I was dressed like this, how I am now, in pink. And yeah, so that's why I said that. Anyway, he's like, just wanted to make sure, haha, no, you looked good. I was like, I didn't feel like I looked good. That just isn't me. And he's like, and I'm like, he didn't reply for a while, so I IM'd him back. And I was like, yeah, so I think you should know that you really freaked me out that night. And then a little DX thingy. Anyway, he's like, really? I know. I'm sorry, but I've seen a lot of things, and I have experienced a lot of things too. And I'm like, well, it freaked me out. Anyway, he's like, I was like, well, you freaked me out. My friend had to call me at 1 in the morning to calm me down. Which either way, I don't care. Kay didn't technically call me. He texted me, but either way, it's still the same. He was up talking to me at that time. Anyway, he was like, well, did you read what I sent you? And I was like, I was freaking out too much, obviously implying that no, I didn't read it because I didn't want to. And so he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, but I know this, that you should talk. Don't tell me who I want to talk to and who I'm not going to talk to. Okay? That just kind of makes me mad. Annoyed. I don't like it when people tell me what to do. I was like, I don't know if I want to talk to anyone anymore. And he's like, you should because you're not alone. We are one church and we should help each other. If you don't want to take my advice, then talk to one of the pastors. They don't bite, haha. And I'm like, I'm fine on my own, thanks. And he's like, cool. I'm like, yep. It wasn't until after I had talked to Kay that night that I decided that I was really offended when he did this, which is why I was avoiding him in the first place. I don't understand why you would go around telling somebody like you're possessed. Why would you tell somebody that they're possessed? It just makes no sense to me. Anyway, guys, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think, because I don't know how to deal with him. I think I pretty much dealt with it okay, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll talk later. Bye.